Picture this. In 1940, the German Wehrmacht conquered France, one of the world's most powerful armies, in just 6 weeks. How? Speed. Overwhelming, devastating speed that left enemies paralyzed before they could react. Sun Tzu declared 2,500 years ago, "Rapidity is the essence of war. Take advantage of the enemy's unreadiness." Today, you'll discover why speed isn't just about moving fast. It's about thinking faster, striking harder, and dominating before your opponents even know the battle has begun. Welcome to the channel that transforms ancient wisdom into modern dominance. Most people lose in life because they hesitate, they overthink, they wait for perfect conditions that never come. But Sun Tzu understood a fundamental truth. The window of opportunity is always closing. Speed compounds advantages, while hesitation compounds disadvantages. Whether you're fighting on ancient battlefields or modern corporate boardrooms, rapidity separates the hunters from the hunted. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to weaponize speed like history's most successful strategists. Let's decode what Sun Tzu really meant by rapidity is the essence of war. This isn't just about physical speed, it's about strategic velocity in every dimension of conflict. Sun Tzu wrote, "Only one who knows the disastrous effects of a long war can realize the supreme importance of rapidity in bringing it to a close." He understood that prolonged conflicts drain resources, morale, and willpower. Swift action preserves strength while multiplying psychological impact. The 3 pillars of strategic rapidity. Cognitive speed. Think faster than your opponent. Process information, identify opportunities, and make decisions while they're still analyzing the situation. This is what military strategists call getting inside the enemy's decision cycle. Execution speed. Once you decide, act immediately with overwhelming force. No half measures, no gradual escalation. Sun Tzu emphasized that the good fighter is terrible in his onset, because decisive moments don't last long. Strategic momentum. Each rapid success builds toward the next. Speed creates a cascading effect, where early victories make subsequent victories easier. Your opponents become reactive instead of proactive. The profound psychological truth. Rapid action creates confusion and despair in opponents while building confidence in your own forces. When you move faster than the enemy can respond, you control the tempo of the entire conflict. They're always one step behind, reacting to your moves instead of executing their own strategy. History's greatest commanders proved that speed multiplies force and collapses resistance. Napoleon's Italian campaign, 1796 to 1797. At age 27, Napoleon faced 2 separate armies, Austrian and Piedmontese, each larger than his own. Instead of fighting both simultaneously, he used rapid maneuvering to fight them separately. In just 11 days, Napoleon won 5 battles by moving his forces faster than his enemies could coordinate. He marched his troops 40 miles in 36 hours, appearing where least expected, striking before enemies could unite their forces. One rapid campaign eliminated 2 major powers from the war. Alexander the Great's lightning campaigns. Alexander conquered the known world through speed and surprise. At the Battle of Granicus River, instead of waiting for reinforcements or better conditions, Alexander personally led a cavalry charge across a defended river, striking before Persian forces could fully deploy. His rapid assault shattered enemy morale and won the battle in the first charge. Speed turned a dangerous river crossing into a devastating victory. German Blitzkrieg. The Wehrmacht revolutionized warfare through coordinated rapid streaks. They concentrated tanks, aircraft, and motorized infantry at specific breakthrough points, then raced deep into enemy territory before opponents could react. In 6 weeks, Germany conquered Poland. In 6 more weeks, France fell. The secret wasn't superior numbers, only 15% of the German army was mechanized. The secret was concentrating overwhelming speed at decisive points. Hannibal's Alpine crossing. While Romans expected a long siege or naval invasion, Hannibal achieved strategic surprise by crossing the Alps with elephants and 90,000 men in just 15 days. This rapid, unexpected maneuver put Carthaginian forces directly on Roman territory, forcing Rome to fight defensively on its own territory. Speed transformed the entire strategic situation. Each example proves Sun Tzu's principle. Rapid action doesn't just win battles, it reshapes the entire conflict in your favor. This ancient wisdom dominates today's fast-paced world across every arena of competition. Business warfare. Amazon's Jeff Bezos embodied rapidity by making rapid decisions with 70% of available information instead of waiting for perfect data. While competitors deliberated, Amazon moved into new markets, launched new services, and captured dominant positions. Netflix moved rapidly from DVDs to streaming while traditional media companies hesitated. Google rapidly launched products like Gmail while competitors planned perfect releases that never came. Speed to market creates first-mover advantages that compound over time. Startup velocity. Silicon Valley operates on Sun Tzu's principle. Companies that launch minimum viable products rapidly, then iterate based on feedback, dominate those that spend years perfecting products in isolation. Facebook moved fast and broke things, capturing social media dominance. Google rapidly launched products like Gmail while competitors planned perfect releases that never came. Career advancement. Professionals who rapidly adapt to new technologies, quickly volunteer for challenging assignments, and swiftly build new skills advance faster than those who wait for perfect timing or complete preparation. In negotiations, rapid responses and quick decision-making unsettle opponents and control the pace. Crisis management. Leaders who respond rapidly to crises, whether corporate scandals, market crashes, or operational failures, minimize damage and maintain credibility. Hesitation amplifies problems, while rapid action contains them. The modern truth. In our accelerated world, the cost of delay often exceeds the cost of imperfect action. Speed has become a competitive advantage in itself. Here's how to develop lightning-fast strategic capability. Build rapid intelligence systems. Create processes to gather and analyze information quickly. Napoleon's success came from superior intelligence networks that told him enemy positions and intentions before they knew his. Modern leaders need rapid feedback loops, customer data, market intelligence, competitive analysis, delivered in real time. Develop decision-making speed. Practice making good decisions with incomplete information. Military leaders use the 70% rule. When you have 70% of the information you want, act. Waiting for 100% means the opportunity has passed. Train yourself to analyze quickly, decide confidently, and adjust based on results. Create rapid execution capability. Build systems and teams that can move from decision to action immediately. This means pre-positioned resources, trained personnel, established procedures, and clear communication channels. When opportunity strikes, you need infrastructure ready to capitalize. Master strategic timing. Study the rhythms and cycles in your field. When are competitors vulnerable? When do opportunities typically appear? When are decision makers most receptive? Map these patterns like a general studies terrain, then position to strike rapidly when conditions align. Cultivate aggressive patience. This seems contradictory, but Sun Tzu taught both. Prepare aggressively while waiting patiently for the right moment. Then strike with overwhelming speed. Build your capabilities in secret, then unleash them decisively when the time is right. Sun Tzu revealed an eternal truth. Speed is not just an advantage, it's a force multiplier that transforms every other advantage you possess. While your opponents deliberate, you dominate. While they plan, you execute. While they react, you've already won. The difference between those who achieve extraordinary success and those who settle for mediocrity isn't talent, resources, or luck. It's speed. Speed of thought, speed of decision, speed of action. Your mission: identify one area where you've been moving too slowly. Where have you been overthinking instead of acting? Where have you been waiting for perfect conditions instead of seizing good opportunities? This week, practice Sun Tzu's principle. Move with rapidity. Strike while your competitors hesitate. Remember Sun Tzu's warning: those who are first on the battlefield and await the enemy will be fresh for battle. Speed doesn't just win battles, it wins wars. Like this video if you're ready to stop hesitating and start dominating. Subscribe for more ancient wisdom that creates modern success. And comment below, what's one area where you're going to apply the principle of rapidity to gain unstoppable advantage? The battle begins now. Will you be rapid or defeated?